Leah Day today, boys. Man, I almost said Lola. But look at that face. Look at it. It's hard not to go there, right? So today we are installing the High Idle kit from none other than Merchant Automotive. I've attempted to install this thing multiple times now. 3 that I can remember off the top of my head. And for some reason, I seem to like to set this in a place where I can't find it, but when I put it in that place, it's so, hey, you'll remember that it's here, but whatever. Anyway, I hate me some days. So, anyway, what we're going to do is this goes into your ECM. So I'm going to have to disconnect all the batteries and the plow stuff here. I'm actually going to, gonna disconnect batteries and all that. That way there's no power because I'm dealing with the ECM and the TCM. The TCM has to move first before I can get to the ECM. And that's only because the pins on these things, because of where they're located, and sometimes they can get the little gasket that goes around. It gets. I'm basically going to service the plug. I'll show you when we get to that point. But before I do kill power to it, I want to go up underneath here because this taps into your brake switch. So that way, when you go to hit the brake, it will cut out the high idle. That way it'll go back down to regular idle as soon as you hit the brake. So if somebody doesn't know what's going on and the high idle is on, and they depress the brake and put it into gear, it'll cancel it right out. So I'm gonna hunt for that real quick, and then I'll show you guys that, and then we'll get into it. Okay, guys. So caught up with you. We got our ECM or our TCM out. That's the big reason right there why I want to service the pin connectors on there. Is this truck sat for a while. I got to rip out the rest of that stuff. Mice got to it. Now it's been like that since I got it. Again, just neglected it, and kind of need to not do that anymore. But anyway, we got our TCM out of the way. We got our ECM here. I'll zoom in a little bit. So on the back of these connectors, right here, get my stupid fat hand out of the way. There's 7mm bolts that hold those connectors on. We want to remove this one right here. We want to remove the one that's closest to the, we want to remove this one, the closest one to the power steering pump. And then you're going to need a straight through pick, like such. And then we'll find the proper pin. We'll run the wire through, and then we'll reassemble. I'll tell you which one that it is. Merchant Automotive sends actually a really nice write-up, how-to instructions on how to do this, and they've also got a killer video on YouTube on how to do it too. So let me get this out of here. We'll catch up. Okay. So we got our connector off. Also, they send a nice coating for your lead wire to go through. Now we're looking for pin 71 in our connector. And I'm really sorry I can't get you guys in a better spot. But pin 71 is going to be a blank spot. And there it is. I found it. Clean this up just to make sure our brain's not playing tricks on us. And then what we're going to want to do, if I can find it, there it is. We're going to take a pick, because it does have like a rubber grommet in it, because it is a dead hole. We're going to go ahead and we're going to push through. Now the instructions say to move those blue collars there out of the way. I've never had an issue with them being in the way, but I think we'll pop them out of the way actually just to be safe, because I want to take a look at these pins and clean them out just a little bit. So let me grab our little buddy wherever I set him. Actually, this should work just fine. Nope, gonna need our little buddy. Now we're poked through. And the big thing that you want to listen for, you want to make sure that it clicks, that you hear a good click. Also, when you're in here, whoa, too much zoom. There's a gasket, this orange right here. You want to make sure that that's good and clean. But that's pretty much it. That's it for that. We're just going to route it this way. That way it goes towards the back of the clip. Reassemble. Stick that son of a gun back in there. A little dielectric grease action. And then reassemble. So I'm going to put the truck back together. And like I said, the same thing with these, with the TCM here. I'm going to throw a little dielectric grease on there and clean up the gasket just a little bit. That way we know it's got a good seal. And then I'll see where the video lands after that. I do also have the harness built. The harness right here built for the switches up there, which control those lights, and my floodlights back there. So we'll catch up, guys. So final piece of the puzzle. Let me see if I can grab it. Okay, so this right here is the plug for your brake light switch, or that plugs into your brake pedal. What I did was, you can see I added a little extension on the wire here just to make it a little easier to work with. This does come with a Scotch lock in the kit. I absolutely hate using those, but it is what it is. But anyway, it's going to be the connector on the far end. These are labeled. It is connector F. It's this one right here. Then all you do is plug it back in and you're done. Now, we're going to plug this in. Now again, I'm not going to be done quite yet because I've still got work to do here. We're going to funnel that harness up into the overhead console. And then after that, I'm going to put power back to the truck. We'll fire it up and we'll test out the high idle. Well, that's a wrap. We got, as you can see, we got the winter cover on. Today was actually a really nice day outside. It was only like 48, 52, something like that. What's up, Babu? Anyway, everything's done. We got all the lights wired up. We took the little ones off of the side because we don't need them. Those are more for the dually because she had them thick hips. We got Sally, she's parked for the winter. Hence the Cavalier right there. But let's play the high idle. So we got our switches wired up. There's the front lights, which I put spotlights on it. Those are the back lights, which you can see flashing on and off of the antennas. Right. I'm gonna have to go through and reset all my settings, but, and for anybody wondering, she's got 270K on her. So how this works, in order to engage it, set it in the middle. If you have a 2001 truck, it'll maintain a 900 RPM, but then just push in your cruise. There it is. You're in high idle. And then to disengage, well, at least on Leah, you can just hit that, but just hit the brake, which is why we put the tie into the brake pedal switch. And pretty much that's it. So Yep, just your truck, because she does all the plow work.
Yeah.
Check it out. Hey, stand right here. Stand right here. Watch. Got all your lights done. Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah.
So pretty much there we are, guys. You can see the work lights on the back. Those are hooked up. The strobes, those have been done for a while. Now we got the spotlights up front. You know, those are more or less to help me on the back roads. I did have those on the dually, and man, let me tell you, I know how stupid and yee two of those lights look, but they did wonders, absolute wonders on the front of that truck. But anyway, that's what I got for you guys. That was a Merchant Automotive High Idle kit. We have the same thing on Lola there, and it's pretty basic. I couldn't be more happy with it. Yeah, you can make one for cheaper as long as you get the pins. It's a pin and a wire. But you know what? It's already assembled. I don't have to hunt down the pins, anything like that. So it just makes life easier for me. But I'm gonna hop on. I gotta zip tie a couple things still, but I'm gonna hop on the tractor, drink some more beer, and get all these leaves cleaned up. So anyway, you guys know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You know, the love and support's been real, guys. We appreciate it. Take care. We'll see you on the next one. Be good. God bless.